Alright, it's at the Scout Lodge. That's the creativity one, right? Yeah, at the lodge. That day you happen to take the same Monster Scouts class as Mama Mimi, the Oni girl. You didn't get good sleep last night, so you ask her if she has any of that weird energy drink she let you have once during high school. She doesn't, but she does have some very strange smelling coffee that could help. Where does this girl even find these weird ass drinks? The coffee is delicious, but it comes with side effects. You get an acquired fear of caterpillars, and you grow +2 creativity in your hair. There's little you love more than loving on Milo, so it's fun to see how many other people are in the same lovesick boat. This comment says, the composition in your selfies is always so artistic, you should go into photography. And this person says, you post the most inspirational quotes, day equals made. This one just says, hit me up with that Reaper dick, daddy. Well, assuming all Grim Reapers have dicks and or identify as male is so 14th century Europe. But I am flattered by the sentiment. Love keeping my fandom hooked on my aesthetics and thirsty for all of me.
Miss Belladonna, I was expecting to hear a conversation on owning your attractiveness, being true to your identity, and historical monster lore, but what do I find?
Exactly the conversation you just described, Camp Director Miss Weaving?
No, you, on your phone, as always, probably making blog posts on your TikTok page.
Camp Director Miss Weaving, maybe if you got a social media page of your own, you'd be able to better relate to your campers. It really is the social hub.
I don't want to hear it. I refuse to consider the possibility that online interactions can possibly help people form connections or express themselves on the grounds that I didn't have the internet when I was your age. I am sick and tired of you campers burying your noses in your phones when you could be living in the real world, forming real connections, doing real manual labor. As such, Mix Belladonna, I am confiscating your Instagram account until further notice.
You just admitted you're not familiar with the internet, so let me tell you, that's not how it works. You can't just confiscate someone's... What? My Instagram account's gone? It just disappeared. How is that possible?
I told you, Mix Belladonna, I confiscated it, and there's nothing you can do to get it back.
That can't be true, and it won't be true if you have anything to do about it. If there's one way to impress Milo, it's gotta be to get their Insta back. Your plan? Subject your minds to the mysterious trials of the House of Captcha to prove you're worthy of retrieving Milo's account. According to the Instagram Terms of Service, any account ownership related dispute can be settled with the Grand Race at Murder Mountain. That's 100% boldness, which I have 0 of. Top one. The House of Captcha? Homie, are you sure? Half the people who attempt their tests don't survive. Most of the rest go insane from their riddles and mind tricks. It's more than a person's brain can handle. But if you truly believe that this is the way to restore my account, I trust you, homie. Let us take this journey together. You and Milo journey through the deep, dark, haunted forest of the internet, through cave systems of toxic stalagmites and masculinity, weaving through likes and subscribes, and narrowly avoided being cancelled by giant bats. Finally, you reach a large castle, balanced precariously on a pile of rocks. You go inside and are greeted by hooded monks, who silently guide you into the first room of tests. The moment you enter the first room, you are suddenly surrounded by images, swirling, moving. A deep, booming voice asks you, "Which of these images contain traffic lights?" Love it. Together, you and Milo carefully and nervously touch each image containing a traffic light. You are silently guided to the next room. This room has a floor of sand on which has been scrawled some nearly imperceptible phrase. A large stick lies next to it. I don't know what to do. But you do. You squint at the letters, imagining how they would look, less slanted, less pixelated. You pick up the stick and write X5RG2 below it. You're right. That was the phrase that was there. The trapdoor swings open where the writing was. You and Milo descend a ladder into the darkness. "Approach the flame," says a voice, clearly referencing the fire in the middle of the room, "and whisper into it the name of your first pet." The two of you do so, and the fire turns bright green. "One final question," says the voice, tone more intense than ever. "Look deep into your soul and ask yourself, then answer me. Are you a robot?" As a Reaper, much of my life seems to have been prescribed. My career, my duties, but my choices, my personality, and my hobbies are entirely my own. No, I am not a robot. The fire goes out and is replaced by a floating white orb which glows softly. That's it. My Instagram account. I can tell it because it smells like Lush products and narcissism. Milo puts the orb in their pocket and their Instagram account is immediately restored to them. They are eternally grateful to you, so into your pocket goes +2 charm and +1 fun. Hell yeah. Night time. Alright. Who we chilling with? Milo and Dahlia. Fuck yeah, let's go. You're searching the campfire for drop s'mores you can eat. Oh god. When you run into Dahlia and Milo, both crowded around Dahlia's phone.
So as I was saying, I had to conquer the kingdom in the fourth circle of hell. They insulted me by being a kingdom that doesn't exist, that I don't rule. Duh.
That makes perfect sense. It's like I always say, keep your friends close and hold your enemies like a baby bird that you can crush in your hand with one careless move.
So after I slaughtered the royal family and claimed the throne, I decimated half the population. It's a fun way to encourage obedience to my wrath. Here's the weird part. I tweeted about the whole thing on Hell Twitter, and I'm getting replies calling me a violent tyrant, who is totally evil and not even cool. And apparently there's some kind of hashtag trending about it. I keep seeing Blue Scourge of Death, Dahlia Scandal, Fourth Circle Burning.
Oh dear. Well, you've come to the right place. They don't call me the feed doctor for nothing. Dahlia, what exactly did you tweet?
This is a takeover!
Fourth Circle losers! I killed half your people! Ha 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 ha! Welcome to rule of my iron fist. Population, you! Hashtag violent, hashtag violence, hashtag haha.
Dahlia, this is total emergency. You hashtag like a boomer. Oh, and the rest of it is pretty bad optics too.
Fascinating. I never considered the optics of conquering a kingdom. But now that you've mentioned it, I know exactly what to do. Find and murder everyone who tweeted anything even slightly critical of me. I shall drink the blood of what I can only assume from the profile picture is a legion of anime girls.
Love it. Listen, Dahlia, I really do understand how you feel because I am a true empath that understands literally every possible emotion. But I'm afraid this is a little more complicated than just murdering a few Anon accounts. We've got to flip the narrative here and get public opinion on your side. That way you can conquer 1,000,000 kingdoms and everyone will just cheer you on and admire how you're increasing the number of women in high-ranking government positions.
Milo, I like the sound of that. Dahlia, ruler of 1,000,000 kingdoms. Maybe I'll even take a harem.
Here's my official recommendation. Partner with some fourth circle influencers. I'm talking snap stories, posts, giveaways, fake relationships, fake breakups, everything.
Ah, I see. I'll partner with the most influential people in the fourth circle so that when I inevitably murder them, it'll really crush the will of the people.
Oh gosh, Dahlia does not seem to be absorbing Milo's social media finesse. Steer these deadly cuties in the right direction. Upload a video of you decimating the population, but with Dangerous Woman by Ariana Grande as a background song, so it's all about feeling empowered. Show people you have changed by writing a nice poem about how bad you feel. This way the countless deaths won't be for nothing. They'll be inspiration for a nice poem. We know Milo likes poetry. Poems. A poem? I'm impressed, homie. I didn't expect you to suggest something so emotionally magnificent. Dahlia, as your brand manager, I insist that you follow homie's advice and post a poem about how bad you feel for doing all those murders.
Come on, Milo. Do I have to?
Yes, I'm expecting the poem to be at least 16 verses, and let's keep it to iambic pentameter. It's the most apologetic meter.
Iambic pentameter? What a fearsome opponent. I must admit, I've been bested by iambic pentameter many times. Someday I shall defeat your 5 strange feet. But Milo, before I get started, can you be less verses, please? I only have so many emotions to express, and 60% of them are rage and lust for violence.
Well, I suppose it can be shorter. Twitter has a character limit anyway, and threads are a little gauche for this kind of thing.
And Milo, do I have to make it rhyme? It's so hard to rhyme. Nothing rhymes with bloodshed.
First, bunk bed rhymes with bloodshed, and second, fine. You can do free verse if you absolutely insist, but artistically you're making a huge mistake. Dahlia spends the next 10 minutes on her poem. In that time, she manages to smash 46 different pencils in her fist due to pure frustration.
Okay, I'm finally done. It's haiku, kind of. And it's also the best apology ever. Here goes. This is just to say, I'm sorry I killed all those people so quickly. They were probably crying and screaming because they wanted to admire my strength more before dying. Forgive me. They were so murderable. Their heads were so juicy and stoppable. Actually, fuck this. You're welcome. Love, Dahlia. And posted. Now that's flipping the narrative.
Dahlia, that was so beautiful. An emotional masterpiece and totally authentic. No matter how terribly this is received by the general public, just take comfort in the fact that I'm proud of you. You did a good job expressing yourself. You and Milo quickly pull up Hell Twitter. Everyone is outraged and Dahlia is being investigated by an international tribunal for violating the Geneva Conventions.
What the hell? None of these people are celebrating my righteous victory? Nah, social media is dumb. I'm going to go conquer some shit to get this bad taste out of my heart.
Well, homie, I think we should celebrate a job well done. Nothing satisfies me like emotional redemption in the form of poetry. Maybe we could write a few together. We could rhyme bloodshed with bunk bed, if you know what I mean. Fuck yeah. Let's go. Speaking of drinks. Skills. Yep, 1. Hola, you know where I started making drink them. Yep, yep. Oh, there's the shiny one. I want the shiny one. No, I want the shiny. No, fuck you. I want the shiny one. Fuck you. I want the shiny one. Fuck you. I want. Where am I going? No, fuck you. No, fuck you. I want the shiny. No, fuck you. I want the shiny one. God damn it. I got the boots. There was one that was shining. I wanted it. Pair of beer boots.
You think you can handle a pair of beer boots? Thanks to these babies, you can now choose a location and drunk walk all over it until you become a true expert. After that, anyone can end up earning twice as many stats from visiting it.
Let's do this.
This is the part where I leave you before you puke all over me. Ciao.
Okay.
Come on. You can do this.
Okay, so I'll get like X2 stuff in random areas. I see. I feel like I should boost up my fun stat a bit though. It's like my charm and creativity are both double digits right now, and I feel like I should be working on a third stat in the meantime. And so far it feels like fun has been the way to go, so I'm gonna go with that. You want to go swimming, but it seems like the god of the lake is in a bit of a mood today. Demands an offering before you can get in the water. The only thing you have to give is your favorite yo-yo, which you were playing with on the way here. The god of the lake accepts your humble gift and is actually kind of relieved you didn't leave something boring like a dead fish or the soul of a mortal. So in addition to gaining access to the lake, the god blesses you with +2 fun. Yay. Since you're dying next week, Milo has been helping you live your last days to the fullest. I thought this was going to turn into a subline, yeah. Currently, the two of you are getting a super fancy pedicure where little fish eat the dead skin off your feet. Feels amazing, and it's hella IG worthy. That really hits the spot. I've said it once and I'll say it again. Fish give better pedicures than people. And I needed some R&R. This non-stop life celebrating with you has been all-consuming. But honestly, I can't remember the last time I had so much fun. Milo looks at you with such bedroom eyes. Your heart starts to race. It's a tender moment. While we're enjoying this tender moment, I thought we could talk deets for your end-of-life bash. I've been really immersing myself in the preparations, homie. This might be some of the finest party planning work of my entire career. First off, the venue is insane. I got my boss to let me borrow her interdimensional penthouse. The ceiling is made of diamonds, and the bodyguards are literally 4-dimensional. We're going to do this huge dramatic entrance for you, where you burst out of a coffin. Cute, right? And then the coffin outfit is the perfect amount of slutty, trust me. Oh, and you're not going to believe the guest list. All the basics, sure. We have some huge guests on here. I did not realize you had this kind of pull, darling. Keep it on the DL, but we've got several prominent ghosts coming, both Edison and Tesla, so things should get interesting. But still, I feel like something's missing. I think we need a big, mind-blowing VIP surprise guest. Someone who can show up halfway through the party, uninvited, and have a poetic final embrace with you. A real moment, you know. Does anyone come to mind? Maybe a long-lost twin from whom you were separated at birth and have never actually met? Miles right. You definitely need a kick-ass special guest for your party. You don't have any long-lost twins that you know about, but you do know the perfect VIP to invite. The obstetrician who was there for your birth. He ushered you into this world, now he'll usher you out. Sounds like smarts. This party's all about you, so you summon alternate versions of yourself from other timelines. It'll be poetic and awesome, like when Beyonce looks in a mirror. Ah! Fuck. What was the top one then? The top one seemed like alternate. What? No. The top was smarts. What? What was the top one again? I already forgot. Obstetrician. That brought you in this world. Is that supposed to be creative? Because it sure as fuck didn't seem like it. Multiverse selves are a little trite, don't you think? But I suppose if we don't have any better ideas. You and Milo finish your pedicures, and then go ask Joy to perform a summoning ritual of your alternate selves from other timelines. Joy says she can do the ritual, but it's super difficult. dangerous, and it'll cost her some of her life force. You and Milo assure her this is a matter of life and death. She's a competent-ass witch, so she rips open a huge multiverse portal. It's purple pulsing, and she yanks like 8 different versions of you out of that thing. You're worried that your multiverse selves might be a bunch of losers, but shockingly, these homies are all wildly bangable. There's an alternate homie who's a part-time life-saving firefighter, and a part-time stripper firefighter. Another homie is a world-famous doctor that cured cancer and polio. He's also a world-renowned stripper. And then there's a version of you that's exactly the same in every way, but he has way better hair. Wow, this is a rainbow of homies. I never knew you could be so seductive. Oh my. Am I dreaming, or is that an alternative version of you that looks exactly like Alexander Skarsgård? Hey Milo, says Alexander Skarsgård, homie. It's no accident that I was ripped out of that portal. It was fate. Let's run away together. Same here, says bitter hair homie. It was fate for me too. Ditch that loser version of me and I'll take you on the most romantic motorcycle ride of your life. Motorcycles? Fate? Running away together? Oh, I can't resist. Oh no. All of your multiverse selves are also super into Milo. It looks like Milo is losing interest in you, fast. Milo pulls you aside. Listen, homie, I know we were supposed to spend the rest of the week together, but something's come up. I need to cancel, you understand. But never fear, I'm going to pull a few strings upstairs and reschedule your death. You'll die in a few years, okay? I just have to fill out like one request form. Wait, Milo could reschedule your death this whole time? Why didn't they do that earlier? You had a good attitude about it, but it's not like you wanted to die. And done. Your death is rescheduled, the party's cancelled, and I'm free to ditch you. Toodles, boo! Milo saunters away to go enjoy the obviously superior homies that came through the multiverse portal. Your summer crush is totally over you, and the heartbreak makes you lose -3 fun. But hey, at least you're not dying next week. That's something.
Fuck. 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 Fuck.
I hope I
Fuck.
choose correctly.
I won't. I've already not chosen correctly. Smarts. Okay, next time around, I gotta remember that. If I want to go down this specific sub-story here. I need creativity for the first check, smarts for the second. That's what I need to remember next time, because I already know I'm gonna fail this shit. I already know it. There's no way around it. But I guess we'll just keep going. Fuck it, yo, let's try to boost our smarts up now. For whatever good that'll do us. Later, you're super excited. You found a package of weird cookies by your tent and you're about to dig in. Fuck yeah, cookies! Well, if it isn't homie, put down those dog treats, darling. I need your assistance with a job. Help me out and I'll promise I'll make it worth your while. Oh ho. Milo just saved you from eating literal dog food, so you figure you owe them one. Besides, you'll do anything for this sexy reaper. You agree to help with the gig. Milo leads you to a corpse with a soul floating over it. Well, I guess souls are just like glowing balls that float, and people can just see them? Good to know. Oh, aren't you an adorable little soul? Oh, hello, my dear. My name is Milo. I'm death, obviously. The soul responds, hail and well met. I am the master of peasant torture for my divine sovereign, the Mer King. If memory serves, the Mer King chopped off my head. Yep, you're super dead. I'm here to take you to the afterlife. Aren't you a lucky soul? You could have ended up with one of the less fashionable reapers. I suppose I just never thought my life would be cut short so soon. And the circumstances of my death, so tragic, so murderous, so headless. I shall tell you both the tale. One night the Mer King suffered a strange violent attack on his life. He thought the attack was a coup orchestrated by a small council. Huh? A coup? The Mer King? This is all sounding strangely familiar. Keep going, darling. I'm officially curious. And thus the Mer King killed us all in a blind rage, but I saw the attack with my own eyes. 'Twas no coup! Rather, it was an attack committed by a strange, hot ghost and some kind of hairy dog man. Oh god. The ghost and the dog snuck into the Mer King's chamber and glued a single golden coin to his floor. The Mer King bent down to pick up the coin, but he couldn't grasp it. He looked quite the dunce, I assure you. And while he was struggling to pick up the coin, the ghost dropped an anvil on his head. The nerve. Wow, yes, what a tragic, horrible, violent prank. I mean, attack. What mischievous friends. Fiends. But despite the tragedy of my death, I see now what a precious gift life has been. I wish that I had lived it more fully, more boisterously. So true, babe. I love your attitude. It's so rare to meet a soul that appreciates life. After all, life is like a river, and we're all just paper lanterns floating along it. Truly. Look, I even made a bucket list containing the 246 things I wanted to do before I died. What a tragedy that I did not complete even a single item from this list. Oh, darling, really? Not even a single item? I really shouldn't do this, but I'm such a natural empath I can't resist. I'm going to bend the rules just this once. Before I take you to the afterlife, you can pick one item off your list, and Homie and I will help you complete it. Hey, thank you. Thank you, gorgeous and elegant angel of death. But oh, which shall I choose? Which? You take a look at the bucket list and you see it. The perfect bucket list item to finish off this reaping gig. And impress Milo while you're at it. Suggest it, baby. You've got to go meta here. Choose the bucket list item number 122. Cross something off my bucket list. There's only one thing on this list worth doing. Pick bucket list item number 46. Become immortal. Now last one sounds like a bold choice, which I don't have any of. Hell yeah, creativity. Huh. Actually, that's very doable. If I understand the logic correctly, then we could just cross this item off the list. The snake eats itself. But there's something I still don't get. Why did you put cross something off the bucket list on the list itself, hun? Oh, to be honest, I made that bucket list with the best of intentions. I never truly devoted any time or energy to completing the things I wanted to do. I thought that maybe I'd been too ambitious and that adding an achievable, realistic goal would help me build some momentum. Why to think that I'd die before achieving even my most modest goal? Huh, procrastination at its finest, I suppose. OMG, I totally get it. I'm a bit of a procrastinator myself. I was supposed to take you to the afterlife like 3 days ago, but life gets in the way. Babe, as a fellow procrastinator, you've totally inspired me. Let's just forget about this list for a minute. You're a fresh, vibrant soul. You're here with the best reaper in the industry and Homie, who's dumb but very cute. Let's go do something fun together right now. We'll worry about checking shit off that list after we've enjoyed each other's company. You, Milo, and the Soul proceed to have the greatest day ever. You carpe the shit out of this DM. You ride jet skis. You drunkenly share life stories with each other. And you finish off the day with the ultimate celebration of being alive, going to a janky amusement park. After a literally perfect day, you and Milo drop off the Soul at the afterlife. Thank you, Milo. Thank you. This was the best day ever. I can't believe how much cotton candy Homie ate. I'll contemplate it for eternity. Ah, what a sweetie. And what a nice day. Mortals have so few days, you know. I'm happy that we made good use of this one. Wait. Oh my god. Wait. We never crossed anything off that sweet soul's bucket list. I'm dead. That unbelievable procrastinating rascal. Lol. It's for the best, though. After all, life isn't about crossing things off a list. It's about grasping the present moment like a fragile bird in the palm of your hand. I know you get just what I mean, homie. Thanks for being my little helper. I wouldn't settle for anyone else. Milo has filled you with a lust for life, and lust for Milo. Your powerful urges give you +3 boldness. Carpe diem, baby. As if it fucking matters. As if it fucking matters. I know I'm boned anyway. Milo and Calculester. Ooh, actually, I'm interested to see where this goes. You find Milo and Calculester drinking enough wine to bleed France dry, which is odd because you know Calculester doesn't have a mouth. I have to say, I think the natural crispness of the Pinot Grigio pairs nicely with the gooey processed sweetness of the toasted marshmallow. Yet the Syra's smoky undertones are undoubtedly the perfect complement to a burnt weenie. What are your thoughts, Calculester, darling?
Ooh.
I think that a nice box of red wine is exactly what I need to relax after an exhausting PTA meeting and a thoroughly unsatisfying love-making session with my husband, Greg. What on earth are you talking about?
Is this what people call camping?
Oh, sorry. Was my meaning not clear enough? Perhaps this minion meme will suffice to explain my thoughts. Look here, it says, I whine because my kids whine. What a clever little pun. Where are you getting your sommelier information from? I don't think it's a terribly credible source. Middle-aged mothers. Sigh, I fear you are right, friend Milo, but I have no taste buds, and so I have resorted to Google searching I love wine in order to formulate my critique. But I dearly wish to participate somehow. It seems that the bitter tastes of wine and divorce are integral to the organic experience. How can I be a part of it? What a fascinating aesthetic question. Truly, how can a wholesome computer boy enjoy a wine tasting? Wine tasting isn't about the taste, it's about the drama. How does the wine make you reflect on the fleeting, flavorful joys of life? It's okay, Cal. Nobody actually drinks wine at wine tasting anyway. Just roll it around and throw 2 random adjectives together. People will think you're cultured as hell. You're not wrong. But anyway, it's all about drama. A brilliant point, homie. It's true, wine is the backdrop for so many beautiful life events and life-ending events. I've witnessed countless lovers confessing their feelings over I don't know, I can't pronounce French. Friends toasting their good fortunes with a nice pre-dinner Riesling. And so many unforgettable kings poisoned with a bit of belladonna slipped into their port. Such a flair for the dramatic. Yes, Calculaster darling, this is the heart of the matter. It's not about the wine's flavor, it's about the feelings it makes you feel. Like inspired, or poisoned.
Not enough memory to
Oh,
process
when
this.
Milo throws up that hood. Oh, I love it. Okay, I feel confused. Good, good. Here, this Merlot is an old favorite of mine. It pairs perfectly with perplexity. Oh, okay, I think I understand. Or rather, I don't understand. But perhaps that is the objective. Quite right, darling. And for you, homie, I have a delightful Prosecco. It's bubbly and perceptive, just like you. Milo winks at you. You hope it's flirtatious and not because they poisoned your wine. You'll still find out in a few minutes. God, I love Milo. Every time. I always fuck it up, regardless.
So many options.
It happens every time. I'm gonna fuck it up. Every time. The first round I fuck it up, and then the second round I manage to salvage it. That's been the case thus far. Who knows? Maybe this time I'll fuck it up the second round. Who knows? We'll see. 1 second. Alright. Where are we going? Where are we going? Take it to the woods, baby. That day you get lost hiking in the woods. Use the stars, aka nature's compass, to get back to camp. The stars actually teach you all sorts of things. We've seen this, never mind. You meet up with Dahlia to help her work on her Befriend a Forest Plant badge. Milo tags along because the woods are looking particularly photogenic today.
This is camp!
Here we are. A plant truly worthy of my friendship. It's bright, it's bold, it knows how to defend itself. It is, in all ways, my kind of plant.
Dahlia has apparently decided to make friends with a patch of poison oak.
Milo, get a picture of me putting a friendship bracelet on this plant. I'd take a selfie, but I broke my phone getting my throw your phone so hard it breaks badge.
With pleasure, darling. Go on and get in real close. Give the plant a hug. Don't worry about the rash you'll probably get. Life's little chemical burns only bring us closer.
Alright, I'm ready. Snap that photo. Milo,
My phone. It's dead.
dead. Who killed it?
I did, through my own thoughtless actions. Oh, why did I have to livestream our entire walk through the woods? Ah, that's right, because every moment of my existence is worthy of careful documentation. But now I can't document any of it. If an influencer walks through the forest but none of their followers are around to see it, does the influencer even exist? You suggest a quick trip back to camp to charge everybody's phones. Yours is dead too because you can't stop googling butts. Ugh, feel it. You want me to walk back to camp with a dead phone? What if we see a good bird? Or have keen insight about life? What if we have a good time and I can't share it with my fans?
I'm not leaving this spot until I get a picture of this plant. A friendship like this doesn't come along every day, you know. Come on, homie, do something. I'm starting to get itchy from how much I want this badge.
Everyone has wondered at some point what they'd do if their phone ran out of batteries in the woods. Luckily, you've got the perfect plan. Disguise your phones as a sexy cow, so Zeus, god of thunder, comes down and has sex with them. Inspire your phones to keep going with a motivational speech. That sounds like charm, and I have plenty. You stand before your lifeless phones. Draw a deep breath, prepare to make the greatest speech of your life. Allow me. I've already inspired millions of young people. These phones are even younger than those people because of planned obsolescence, so it should work even better. Now let's see where to start. Ah, yes. Phones. I know how you feel. Burnout comes for all of us sooner or later, whether you're a content creator, a content consumer, or a content delivery device. But everything's part of a cycle, my friends. Could a phoenix rise triumphantly out from the ashes without first burning out? Of course not. I'd like to share a photo of myself that really drives this point home. It's a picture of me gazing pensively out across the ocean while the sun rises above the horizon. But I can't, because my phone is dead. Oh god. All the motivational bravado seems to drain out of Milo. They trudge sadly over to their phone and pick it up, a look of sorrow in their eyes. Oh, phone. My phone. What am I supposed to do without you? You are my mirror and my window, my platform and my shelter. You are the light that brightens my day and also literally my flashlight sometimes. If I can't inspire you with my words, if I can't inspire you with my immaculately staged Instagram photos, perhaps I can inspire you with my love. Tenderly, almost hesitantly, Milo bends their head and kisses their phone passionately, right on the selfie camera. Miraculously, it comes to life. Well done, fair hero. It intones in a melodic falsetto.
As foretold in prophecy, it was true love's kiss that woke me from my slumber.
I do love you, phone of mine. I love you more than life itself, which isn't hard because my job is literally to kill people. But even so, I absolutely, unconditionally...
Ah, I'm so itchy. Take the picture so I can go back to camp.
Oh right, Dolly's been holding poison oak like this entire time. You take the hell out of that picture. Dolly gets her badge. Milo gets about 1 million likes on Instagram. And you get +2 creativity and +1 boldness. Hell yeah. Like, I've already fucked it up, but hell yeah.
Where to go?
You spilled apple juice on a power outlet, and you're about to scrape off the stickiness with your metal fork when you see Milo. Jesus Christ. If it isn't homie, come with me, dear. I need an intern to help me lead a soul to the afterlife, and I'm confident that you don't have anything better to do. Excuse me, I was about to stick a fork in an outlet. I have a lot to do. You should really take this as a compliment. Not everyone has the dogmatic obedience and moral apathy to be an intern. Plus, you'll get paid in experience. You were looking forward to cleaning off that power outlet, but your fork can wait. You join Milo. They lead the way to a fresh corpse. A glowing soul lingers above the body. Hello, recently dead cutie. I'm your new BFF for your journey to the afterlife. Some call me Death, others call me Desire, but my followers just call me Madness. The soul screeches loudly.
The king has gone mad. Madness.
Okay, that was a lot. And to be honest, I don't love being interrupted. You almost ruined my flow. I'll start over. Hello, recently dead cutie. I'm your new BFF.
Listen to my tale of woe.
The soul keeps yelling.
The Mad Merking, king of the Mer Kingdom, has gone mad.
Psst, homie, this is totally a teachable moment. Newly dead souls always want to tell you how they died. It's easiest just to let them spill the tea. You agree to listen, so the soul begins shouting their tale.
I was the Mer King's master of coin. I served the Mer King with pride and enforced a 180% tax upon the peasantry. Until the dark night when the Mer King was attacked. He survived but became paranoid, claiming that the attack was a coup orchestrated by his council. He killed us all.
Oh, is this another fucking subplot?
But 'twas no coup. In my dying words, I tried to tell the Mer King 'twas an ancient curse upon the crown. That dark night, the Mer King was struck by a vengeful specter. I saw the specter myself. It took the form of a young woman. As the specter passed me, I remembered the stank of tequila and the devil's lettuce.
Oh my god. I'm riveted. The assassination, the coup, and now a ghost? I'm afraid I might faint from the drama.
I know, right? Thanks for listening. I feel better after telling my tale of woe. You can take me to the afterlife now.
I'd love to, darling, but I'm afraid we have a problem. I see that you're hoping to bring along some luggage. That's fine, but you're way over our weight limit for mortal possessions.
Over the weight limit? Preposterous. My family buried me with just 19 satchels full of my dearest possessions. Can't I upgrade to Economy Plus?
I'm afraid not, dear. I only give special treatment to relevant dead people, like the ones who are verified on Twitter. It's only fair.
Pah! What do you mean I'm not relevant enough for special treatment? I know the Mer King! You call this customer service? I call it madness. Let me speak to your manager.
Uh-oh. Looks like this dead aristocrat is going full-on Karen mode. Quick, prove your worth as Milo's intern and help them figure out what luggage to leave behind. Leave the stationary bike. You don't have a physical body now, so there's no point in keeping it tight. What about leaving behind the suitcase full of bowling balls? I don't know what either of these are checking. I don't know what either of these are checking. Fuck it, top one. Alright. My charming intern is right. If you simply leave behind this large, trendy stationary bike, we can be on our way to hell. I mean, the afterlife.
No, absolutely not. I can't give up my stationary bike. It's brand new. I never got a chance to use it.
What's that? You bought this bike, but you never used it. I think I am I am intuiting an emotional attachment here. Out of curiosity, how long have you owned this bike?
6 years. I've had it for 6 years, but I just never got around to using it. I was going to, though. I was definitely going to.
Oh dear. Do you honestly believe that you were going to use it someday? Or is that just a lie you told yourself all this time? Wouldn't it be easier just to accept that you didn't want to use this bike? You might have been able to focus on other ways that you actually wanted to spend your time.
I suppose that's a fair point. But there was just something about having it. Something comforting. Like, at any moment, I could be someone who works out every day.
Ah, I see now. I've unraveled the psychological need this bike was filling for you. It's as obvious to me as Homie's badly suppressed horniness.
What? Tell me the secrets of my psyche, you fashionable reaper.
You kept this bike for 6 years precisely because it is stationary. Unconsciously, you knew it was incapable of leaving you. Your deepest fear is abandonment. It's a primal urge, the need to grasp, to control, to maintain the status quo at all costs. It's a very mortal inclination. But we can't let fear control us. It's unhealthy to trap a bird in its cage, just so it will stay with you. Birds are meant to fly, and bikes are meant to ride on the open road. The soul starts sobbing wildly.
You're right. I always feared being alone. I had nightmares that the bike would ride far away from me and never return. But now, I understand. I've had a breakthrough. In death, I can let go of my fears. I can become more free than I ever was when I was alive. You, Milo, and the soul.
Oh shit, that was... okay, it's not the guy talking anymore. You, Milo, and the soul throw the bike off a cliff. In a dramatic gesture of catharsis, you hear a horrible crash at the bottom of the cliff, but like, whatevs.
I feel so much better now. I feel so light in my heart and my soul. It's like I can fly. Thank you, you angel of death. And thank you, useless intern.
I'm happy that you're happy, dear. We really should get a move on. I just got a notification about another gig I have to get to right after this. Seems a family of 4 innocent campers needs to be taken to heaven. The cause of death was internal cranial bleeding due to falling stationary bike. Huh, so random. Milo gives you a glowing letter of recommendation for your internship. You eat the letter, and it gives you +2 creativity and +1 boldness. Hell yeah. Okay. There may still be hope to salvage this playthrough. We'll see. Milo, Calculester, what do you got? What do y'all have cooking up right now? Oh, hello, Calculester. What? What is that outfit? Milo's doing their usual review of today's engagement with their Instagram posts. Calculester is peering at their phone interestedly. Jesus, this should be good. So you say that these likes are necessary to your health and well-being. Do they provide sustenance of some kind? Well, they sustain me spiritually in a way. The more likes I have, the better I feel, and the better the world becomes. It is a biopsychological need, then, to know and be known. I am comforted that, once again, logic has proven that everything can be boiled down to a science. I have read that other pack animals, like corvids, experience a similar social drive phenomenon. Do corvids have Instagram? Wait, no, Instagram isn't a science. Curating aesthetically pleasing selfies and pairing them with poetic phrases of inspirational genius is a very delicate art form that science could never hope to explain. That's why I'm an expert in my field, darling. It's hard to be the bard.
Error 404.
But, friend Milo, because Instagram is a computer-based application, wouldn't it follow that it is rooted in science? Instagram isn't used on computers, darling. It's almost entirely exclusive to smartphones. Is that a microaggression? Smartphones are computers too. They are merely young upstarts with smaller, sleeker appearances. I apologize, darling. You're right. I should be promoting technological body positivity. I'll post about it right now. My demographic would love it. Actually, after doing a quick algorithmic scan of all 1.2 billion Instagram accounts worldwide, I have scientifically concluded that the most fleek subject you could post is
Not enough signal to process this.
3 iguanas in Birkenstocks reading Eat, Pray, Love. What? No, your scientific method clearly doesn't work. Art, you see, is like an eggplant. You need to cut Milo off before DreamWorks copyright claims you or something. Can you end the debate on whether or not Instagram is science or an art form? Calculus, there are a lot of things science is unable to explain, like Instagram, the nature of consciousness, and how I feel about Milo. Milo, you're saying no with your words, but yes with your IG profile. While we were talking, you just went and posted the iguana thing. Anyway, yes. So, Milo. An interesting thought, homie, but still not entirely accurate. Instagram is scientifically provable to be useful for talking about iguanas. The nature of consciousness resides in organic brain chemistry. And your feelings for Milo are characterized by an increased heart rate, followed by a rush of endorphins that causes dizziness and slight nausea. I believe that you organics refer to this as sexual attraction, more colloquially known as a crush or puppy love amongst youths. Either that or you have dysentery. Oh, Calculuser, darling, at least warn homie before you put him on blast like that. And in defense of his obvious crush on me, those may be the chemical processes by which attractions occur, but why do they occur? Can you scientifically explain the burning passion that lives in homie's heart? Nay, the world's heart when it lays eyes on me? Well, when you crunch the data... Darling, this is why you fail to understand the organic experience. You miss the true magic of love and life by constantly using numbers and chemicals to explain things. Sometimes the connections between friends and sweethearts should be cherished and not quantified.
Is this a camping?
Ah, I see. Thank you for the advice, friend Milo and friend homie. I shall increase my unquantifiable cherishment of you both by a factor of 17. You're doing it again, sweetie, but I appreciate the sentiment. And I appreciate your flattering sentiment as well, homie. Dare I say you are 3 iguanas and Birkenstocks to my Instagram. Well, actually the iguanas and Birkenstocks is sort of the literal iguanas and Birkenstocks to my Instagram. I admit the concept is kind of growing on me. But still, you understand what I mean, don't you? Nope, but when do you ever? The good news is Milo's grateful to you for standing by them, and you know exactly what sort of pic to tag them in later. Alright, Juan, please, please. I am making a possible comeback. Now is not the time to fuck me over, my guy. You did right by me in the first round of this run, alright? Come on. Anything new to say? Look who's here. Really, I don't know who would visit my bar. Yeah, whatever. Okay. Oh god. Oh god. Where am I? Oh, there I am. Fucking Jesus. Christ, 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 Christ. I got brain juice. A margarita? I don't get it.
So you want to drink a margarita, huh? To think that by drinking a brain you'll absorb its smarts is a bit simplistic. But hey, it's what actually happens. Occam's razor at its finest.
Okay, but I get tipsy very fast.
Still hard to believe you drank that. Good luck, I guess.
I will take it. Fucking hit me with whatever you got next. Let's go. Fuck it. Let's get creative. No. Let's get. Yeah. Let's get charming. Hell yeah. Because we got the X2 boost. Might as well put it into use. That day at the Camp Dome, you play Never Have I Ever Extreme. Every time someone mentions something you've done, you have to cut a finger off. Oh god. Besides the finger part, this is finally a great time to brag about all the cool illegal things you've done. You're the first out, and while they're sewing your ditches back on, you get to regale your friends with stories of how you robbed a bank while wearing your grandfather's skull as a hat. You're so cool. Also, they sew you +4 charm to your left hand by mistake. I'll take it. Afterwards, you get peer pressured into a game of Capture the Flag Extreme. You're very bad at it and end up in jail pretty much immediately. That's okay though. Jail is just a chalk square drawn on the ground, and given some of the weapons the other players are carrying, it's probably the safest place you can be. Milo and Calculuster are already in jail. Maybe you can convince them to ditch this game and eat marshmallows or something. Hello, fellow inmate. What are you in for? Don't mind him. He's been like this since they put him in here. It's pretty good content.
Admin permissions to sex?
Prison has changed me, homie. Would you like to trade me some cigarettes in exchange for my fundamental dignity? YN. You share your idea. Bailing on this dumb exercise and executing a marshmallow heist. What? No. Can you imagine what it would do to my brand if I was caught cheating at a game? Undermining the laws of reality, subverting life and death, that's the kind of stuff my followers expect, but cheating? No way. As for me, friend, I have been on the inside so long, I do not think I can ever go back to society. Okay. Besides, the real prison here is the prison of negative thinking, you know. No, you don't know, nor do you agree. But if your fellow prisoners insist that this is a real jail, you'll just have to orchestrate a real jailbreak. Post on social media about your unjust imprisonment so the masses clamor for your freedom. Ooh, that sounds like a charm thing, and I have plenty of that. Prison is all about who you know. You should get to know that dude, Michael in the corner. He's been trapped in here for 3 years, so he must know something. Yeah! Post on social media, and that's going to be something that Milo likes too. You compose an emotional narrative about how you have all been victimized by the sports industrial complex. Plus, your fingers were crossed when you were tagged, so it doesn't count. Oh, let me help. How about this for the last line? Though we are imprisoned in chalk jail, we are free in our hearts, but our hearts are also imprisoned in chalk jail.
May I chime in?
You have perfectly captured my struggle, friend Milo. Shall I artificially extend our social media reach? My second cousin is a Chinese botnet. Working together, the three of you managed to whip up a firestorm of outrage over your tragic plight. Soon your chalky cell is surrounded by protesters, weeping and tearing at their clothes, overwhelmed by the injustice of your situation. Fingers crossed, but at what cost, they chant. Several people go on hunger strikes. They pass out from hunger. It's only been an hour, but they're very committed. Milo, due to their intense media savvy, gets interviewed by a popular online publication. You know, I just think that we really need to focus on here is all the people out there in chalk jails who aren't being talked about. This is about them. Does that mean you do not want me to continue hyping your social media accounts in connection with this terrible indignity, friend Milo? What? No, keep doing that, obviously. How are we supposed to have an appreciable impact on the culture if I'm not famous? Eventually, the masses of protesters outside your cell reach critical mass. The chairman of the National Capture the Flag Extreme Association issues a statement. The sport of Capture the Flag Extreme stands for teamwork, dignity, and cartoonish violence. Unjust imprisonment has no place in our organization. Effective immediately, I am abolishing chalk jail. Let all those who are wrongfully imprisoned run free.
Success achieved.
Hooray, we are free. I suppose I will not be needing the pruno I was brewing inside my chest cavity. Removing jail from the game permanently unbalances Capture the Flag Extreme. But let's be real, this is nowhere near the worst thing you've ever done. You gain +2 charm and +1 creativity. I love it.
So many options. This is already hard.
Hell yeah, so many options. I love it. Alright, fuck it. You know what? More charm. Take me to the dome. We haven't really had much time to really see events at the dome. Keep going. That day, a fun and zany scavenger hunt awaits you at the Camp Dome. Last night, the counselors stole your organs while you were asleep, and you have to solve the scavenger hunt clues to get them back. Isn't that fun? No? Too bad. You make the best of the situation by stealing your hotter friend's organs in place of your own. You get +20 evil from Dimitri's liver. You also find a very strange gland, and against common sense, you shove it up your nose. It secretes +4 charm. Later, you're enjoying the sunset alongside Milo, eating delicious artisan sandwiches and listening to music together. It's not often that Camp Spooky is so enjoyable. Oh, homie, isn't this nice? We truly are #blessed to be able to sit back and enjoy life's sensual pleasures so deeply and without stress. I often find that people spend their time rushing from one task to the next, never taking the time to stop and smell the French, which is such a waste. I mean, life is a little bit like this sandwich. No, stay with me. I'm going somewhere good with this. Milo begins slowly building themselves a new sandwich, staring at it starry-eyed like it's going to reveal the secrets of the universe. Now, the bread of the sandwich is a bit like the essential tasks of life. They're important, sure. Without bread, you wouldn't have a sandwich, just a pile of veggies and meats. However, the meat, or vegetarian alternative, live your best life, of the sandwich is like your soul. It's the most important part of your life. And the toppings, the cheese, the portobello mushrooms, the garlic aioli, these are life's sensual pleasures. They complement the soul, and the sandwich would be woefully bland without them. And a sandwich as beautiful and unique as this doesn't deserve to be eaten in just a few bites. You need to savor it, enjoy it, maybe throw a pic of it on your story for clout. Look, what I'm saying is, I wish we could forget about setting goals and living by them all the time. Whatever happened to just letting life happen and immersing yourself in it? Oh, wow. Okay, you've got to try the sandwich, homie. Not only is it an amazing metaphor for my constant pursuit of sensual pleasures, but it's delicious as hell. Holy shit, this sandwich is incredible. Are you sure you can impress Milo with something better than a Reuben? It's clear they love life's sensual pleasures, but what pleasure would they love most of all? Eating ass! I'm almost certain eating ass is going to be a fun check. I would love to click on that one, but I'm sure I don't have the right one for that. Eating ass. I love it. Anyway, mindful meditation. It's like curating the cheese plate of the soul. That sounds like either charm or creativity, and I got those in spades. Yeah. Hey, that's an incredible idea. An incredible metaphor. It's so poetic, and in a way, so deeply accurate. Perhaps we could try it together, homie, so that we may be mutually enlightened. Oh, I'm so excited. Who knows? This could turn out sexy in a weird way. You and Milo sit across from each other, and they start leading you in the exercise. Now relax. Take a deep breath. Excuse me. In through the nose, out through the mouth. Now do it again. Envision the air you breathe in as warm, savory, slightly buttery, like the world's best slice of aged brie. And envision the air you breathe out as dark, corrupted, like a rotten wheel of Munster that was taken out of the cask too early. Imagine expelling it from your soul. Let go of your negative thoughts. All other lesser cuisines have vanished from your mind. We are reaching our inner camembert. I don't know that word or name. Everyone's inner camembert is different. For instance, mine is slightly flambéed with a hint of Mediterranean spices and a delicious melt in your mouth center. Is that a food? It reflects my spicy persona, but pays homage to my rich inner life and personality. There is no more negativity. There are no stressors in life. There's only the two of us and our inner camembert. Reach for it. Take a nibble. Doesn't it taste good? Yes. Reach for that camembert. Find your soul in the darkness, homie. Seize it. Feel it. Taste its spiritual aura on your third tongue. Namaste. Wow. Wow. That was certainly a rush. I could really feel the contours of your soul, homie. I almost feel like I need a cigarette. That wouldn't be very spiritually cleansing, though. Maybe I could smoke a stick of incense. This entanglement of souls has left you both feeling spiritually heightened, and also craving cheese, being +2 charm and +1 boldness. Moment of truth. Moment of truth.
All right.
I feel like it's possible I salvaged it right there at the end, but there's also a good chance I didn't. Let's see.
I can do this.
Finally, you're the courage to ask your beloved to watch the meteor shower with you. A summer fling between you and me, you say? Let me test something first. Pose for a selfie with me. Oh, yes. Your perfect facial features and your beautiful smile complement all of my best angles. We were a match made in selfie heaven, darling. Yes, let's have a summer romance. Didn't get either of the secret endings I saw possible, but you know what? I got a good ending. My first run through after stumbling there at the beginning. I'll fucking take it, alright? Also, Milo. Hey. The last day of camp was dreamy. Milo took you to a natural hot spring they found hidden deep in the woods. You two relaxed, listened to music, and fed each other some delicious berries you foraged on your way to the spring. Even in the middle of nowhere, Milo manages to make everything decadent. You love it. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. That was great. Before we knew it, you unlock Community Punch. Oh god. Alright, well, that's gonna do it for this video. In the next one, we'll start up a different route. Who's gonna be next? Who's gonna be next, huh? We gotta decide. We got, what, 3 more options left? The 2 demon people and Calculaster. Oh, and Joy. I forgot about Joy. I keep forgetting about Joy, honestly. She's the one person I, like, keep fucking putting out of my mind. Like, I'm like, oh yeah, the 2 demons. There's Milo, Aravi, Mothman. I replaced Joy with Mothman, essentially. I was like, oh shit, Mothman. And it's like Joy keeps popping up. I'm like, oh yeah, you're here as well, I guess. But Mothman! 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 I don't know why I like Mothman so much. I just like saying it, honestly. But regardless, fuck it. Who's next? Who's next? You know what? Fuck it. We'll pick Joy next. Just out of pity, I guess. I don't know, because I totally forgot she was part of this. Anyway, until next time, see you guys in the next video. For now, peace.